Here are the 4 things you need to know. A week of chaos continues.
I'm hoping that we bring the community together to pray for healing. Everybody is hurting. Our children are afraid.
The familiar name now representing family members and loved ones of Renee Good.
Minnesota leaders are still trying to block ICE from continuing its mission in Minnesota. A judge says that she won't do that, at least not yet.
Minnesota is losing even more money from the feds. The governor is warning that it could hurt the state. How it'll impact the people who need the help most.
The once rare winter warm-up is becoming more common. Why the cold is holding out on us and how it will impact Minnesota in the near future.
Students are leaving the classroom in droves to protest ICE's presence in Minnesota. High schoolers from Humboldt and Como and St. Paul are the latest to stage a student walkout. Some taking the trek from their schools to the steps of the state capitol. They joined other students who are protesting the shooting of 37-year-old Renee Good by an ICE agent 1 week ago today. And now her family has taken the first steps toward a possible lawsuit.
Her parents, partner, and siblings have retained Chicago-based law firm Romanucci and Blandin. The firm says it is launching a civil investigation. WCCO's Adam Duxter has the latest on the next steps.
Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down.
For 3 consecutive hours Wednesday morning, deacons, ministers, and other faith leaders offering nonstop prayer at the spot where Renee Good was killed 1 week ago.
Everybody is hurting. Our children are afraid. I'm hoping that we bring the community together to pray for healing.
Wednesday, Good's family announcing they've hired a team of attorneys who say they're committed to doing the same. Chicago-based Romanucci and Blandin say they're opening an immediate civil investigation into Good's death. In 2020, Romanucci and Blandin represented members of George Floyd's family following his death at the hands of Minneapolis police. At the time, their settlement of $27 million with the city of Minneapolis and those 4 officers involved was record-setting. Wednesday, the firm tells WCCO Good's family is calling for peace. In a statement, her parents, Tim and Donna Ganger, sharing these 2 new photos. One with her brother Brent. Tonight, her loved ones say she was the light of their family, and the family's attorneys say their investigation will emphasize transparency, something the firm claims has not been a priority until this point. With the firm's founding partner saying they're committed to good transparency and accountability, which they ultimately hope leads to good policing. The firm says their next steps will be a challenge because of the immunity federal officers hold. They say the process won't deter them. This, as a community, continues to pray for peace.
This kind can only come out by prayer. Legislation won't do it, only the Lord can.
Adam Duxter, WCCO News.
A federal judge said that she would not issue a temporary restraining order today to block ICE from continuing its mission in the Twin Cities.
However, Judge Kate Menendez made it clear that she wasn't ruling out issuing one in the future. Esme Murphy listened in on that virtual federal hearing and joins us now. Esme?
Hi there, Aaron and Amelia. The state and cities of St. Paul and Minneapolis have filed a suit to end the ICE surge here, and they were hoping the judge would issue an immediate restraining order to pause ICE activities. The judge declined at this time to issue a restraining order, saying she needed to see the federal government's response. Judge Kate Menendez said repeatedly, "I think the issues are really important, and I don't want to suggest by not acting immediately one way or the other that I think they are unimportant. To the contrary, I understand this is important for everybody." She set a deadline of next Monday, January 19th, for the federal government to file its response. An attorney for the state of Minnesota said a pause in ICE activity was needed because the community is in danger. Attorney Brian Carlson said the situation is escalating. Defendants have sent nearly 3,000 masked, heavily armed agents to the site, to the Twin Cities, and they are engaged in a pattern of unlawful, violent conduct, illegal racial profiling, excessive force, warrantless force, entries into homes, and they are openly flaunting state criminal code. Criminal defense attorney Joe Tamburino says the cases differ from those in other states, and he says this is an unprecedented lawsuit.
What's similar to this? Really, nothing is similar to this, because what the AG and the city is they're asking is for the judge to say federal law enforcement officials cannot operate in certain areas. That's quite different than the Trump cases involving the National Guard. That's about military force.
Now, a word about Judge Menendez. She is in her mid-50s, which makes her relatively young for a federal judge. And she was appointed by President Joe Biden in 2021. Which president appoints a federal judge is never a guarantee on which way that judge will rule. The deadline for the federal response is Monday, January 19th. The feds asked that it be postponed because it's the Martin Luther King holiday. Judge Menendez denied them the postponement, saying, quote, "This issue is too important to too many people."
Okay, Esme, thank you so much.